said to you. Small for me. Okay.
Hey, Grand Rising.
Thank you.
Welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Oh, boy. Grand Rising, everyone. Yes, it's 8:50 in my neck of the wood. What time is it in your neck of the wood? You guys, I want to go outside. I'm going to try it. If it gets too loud, then I'm gonna come back in because those airplanes, they overhead. But anyway, today we're grieving the loss of Kiki Jabar. Professor Kiki. Y'all don't know this, but Kiki is so well respected in Huntsville. Yeah, she's known as the professor. You guys know that she is a mom and a mom, a wife, and she had a career. Her career was being a teacher. And y'all, when Kiki be talking, I can see the teacher in her because she's gonna go around the world and back and make sure you understand her point. And that's what teachers do. So let me get over here and say good morning to everyone. I want to go outside so bad. It's so nice out there. It's just the airplanes. Everybody, Queen Common Sense. Hey, Queen Common Sense. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Grand Rising. That sounds so country. Hello, Tanya. Grand Rising. Hi, May. Grand Rising. What you say, May? Good morning, BT. And chat, cooking and listening. Nada. Grand Rising. Nada. Grand Rising, you guys. Yeah. Everybody, Glam Rocks. Grand Rising. Miss Tina, Grand Rising to you guys. You guys want to go outside? Let's go outside. I'm gonna see if I could stay out there. Y'all know when you're down here by the airport, I'll take y'all outside. When you're down here by the airport, all you get is a bunch of airplanes go overhead. But it's just so nice to want to go outside. How you guys doing mentally, huh? Mentally, just losing Kiki like that instantly, right? Those are the most shocking kinds. When someone just dies suddenly, it's shocking. Close the door back, babe. It's just shocking, you guys. Yeah. All right, we out here. If it gets too loud, y'all let me know. So they should give me a discount for buying this house out here. Oh, there I go. Yeah. Should give me a discount for buying this house out here, but they don't by this airport. Okay, so today we're looking at Kiki Jabar. Now, you guys, I'm gonna let y'all know it's still drama surrounding Kiki, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna try our best to keep it nice and keep it. Can y'all see me? Yeah, we're gonna. I want you guys to express yourself. You guys can come up and express yourself, okay? I don't mind you guys expressing yourself, how you feel. Everybody got different feelings. But don't let nobody have you feeling guilty saying that you're being disrespectful when you want to come on and you're hurting and you want to say what's on your mind. I don't think out here gonna work, you guys. It's nice out here, y'all. So anyway, let me get started talking about Kiki Jabar today, you guys. Y'all know the condolence go to Kiki family, you guys. Yes, this is Kiki. She looks so happy. Yeah, she looked happy. So look at there, you guys. Right here is her smiling and talking about her dreams she had. Y'all know she had big dreams. That girl, she was just talking right here. I got this clip from one of her videos where she's talking about her future and how she got a lot of plans. And I'm gonna go back in the house because y'all know this is too loud, ain't it, y'all? Yeah, it's gonna be too loud. Y'all not gonna be able to hear me. Y'all hear they come on every second. They be coming every second. So okay, I'm going back in the house, you got it. Ain't gonna work out here. I wanna sit out here so bad today, but I can't cause okay, yeah. She got this beautiful smile, you guys. She was my Facebook friend, and I had the privilege of seeing Kiki home life on Facebook. And I always used to we used to text each other on Facebook, and I always used to say, how I wish that Love and Marriage Huntsville would show this side of you. She and her husband was always supporting their children in their sports events. Yeah, she had the most loving husband. I tell Pinky that all the time. I said, Pinky, out of all those husbands on Love and Marriage Huntsville, to me, her husband is always doing something for her. I don't care when y'all see a man, he is in the kitchen cooking and he cleaning and she's sitting on the couch looking like a queen. Yeah, so she did have a beautiful, y'all. I can't help it if the baby crying. I can't help that, you guys. She's just waking up. Yeah, so let's see what you guys got to say over here. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's just such a loss. It's a loss, you guys. I feel kind of hurt over her passing. And I did see Kiki during the graduation. My nephew and Kiki son, yeah, in the same classroom. So they graduated together. She saw me off distant and just blew me a kiss like that. And I blew her a kiss back. And we just saw each other off distance. But she did get to see her son graduate. Y'all know her son just graduated. The real thing said, hearing the loss of Kiki is so heartbreaking. My condolence to her husband and kids and her parents. Yes, her parents, of course. Yes, y'all know y'all. I don't know if y'all remember Shay. Y'all remember? I hate to bring up this incident, but I'm gonna have to bring it up with Stormy. But y'all remember when we went to the warehouse and Shay was giving Stormy that same kind of energy. She just lost her daughter, also, you guys. Yeah. So, and then about 2 weeks ago, when I went down there to the court, coming back, uh, somebody I knew deleted themselves. So we have to be careful with what we say to people, how we treat people. But anyway, Mike Motama said, Kiki, you were so loved. And she said, angels. Mary Faye said, rest in heaven. Rest in heaven, Queen. Yes. Miss R. Help says, it hurts so much. It hurts so much. I love Kiki and her warm, loving spirit. Oh, yeah. Y'all know Kiki used to tickle me. I'd be like, Kiki, will you get to the point when Kiki be doing her lies? I said she just like a teacher. I teach too, so I do know one thing I want to do, make sure my students understand, and that's what Kiki gonna do. And she'll take one little incident and go around the world and come back. She's gonna make sure you understand her point. That was the professor in her. And every time I talk about Kiki on my platform, I try to let y'all know that Huntsville respected her. I was saying it all while she was alive. Huntsville always respected Kiki. I mean, Love and Marriage Huntsville had this image that they painted her, but she never been painted like that in Huntsville. Y'all know how many students this girl put out. students. I mean, she was a professor. Yes. My condolence to the family, Miss Fuller said. Oh, y'all, I didn't do house rules. I got to do house rule to put my banner up, y'all. Give me a minute. Let me put the banner up. I also didn't call, what's the name? Oh, Black Titanic. That's my name, Black Titanic. Anyway, house rules is copyright disclaimer on the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowing for such thing as comments, criticism, news, teaching, research, and reporting, and all things on Black Titanic channel is fair use. And allegedly, just my opinion and just my co-host and my subscribers in the chat opinion. I want to thank you guys. Oh, wow. That's the way you start the day, y'all. Sometimes, thank you for the $5 super sticker, Miss RL. Yes, Patricia, hey. Patricia Ellen Ramos. I want you guys to express yourself. I'm not finna be saying, just keep it clean, but you can express yourself the way you want to. I'm going to start off with honoring Mrs. Miss Connie, Constant wishes when she went over there to Tay Talks. Yeah, she went over there and she gave her statement that squash or she said scribbles or delete everything that this content creator said about her daughter, all the false lies over there. She did not authorize that person to speak. So, and I just want to pass that along because she came out, the woman grieving, y'all. Just think about this, you guys. She grieving. And the second that somebody not even know Kenny, you learn they on Facebook, they on the internet, exposing your business. That family had not had time to comprehend or absorb what had just happened to the family, the children, the husband, the mom, the granddaddy, the grandparents. And this person is giving a statement, a person out of all people that has been so not nice to her daughter. So I'm honoring her wishes, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I am not going to sweep things under the rug and pretend like these people loved her so much. But I'm gonna keep it clean, and I just want to pass that along. That Mrs. Connie said that just scratch all that out. She did not authorize that person to deliver that speech. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Patricia Ellis Robbins said, hey, Miss Titanic and Chet and Mars. Yes. Woman, I like that. Woman with there and says, Kiki kept a smile on her face. And then I'm wondering, that last line she did, she talking about all her plans she has, her book coming out. She gets so many wonderful ideas, so many things that she had already started to put in place and was excited about it. But you know what? Silent pain. She still had that silent pain. People walking around here with silent pain. Just like less than a month ago, my niece fiance, they were at the park. They were sending pictures back how they having a good time, and then the young man came home and deleted himself, and nobody knew about the silent pain. I call it silent pain because you don't see the signs. You see the signs once they pass, because you may remember something they said. Oh, that person said to me, well, this is the last cigarette I'm going to have. And that's what somebody had told me before. And I'm thinking they going to quit cold turkey, but that was not what they meant. They meant that they were leaving this earth, and they knew that. So silent pain is what we're talking about today. The inside that hurts so bad. And oftentimes there's a way out, but in your head, you can't see the way out. But if you just could hold on just a little bit longer, this is what Kiki was saying on her live. She said, if people could just hold on just a little bit longer, and know that their dreams can come true. She kept saying, just hang on there, hang on. People need to know that they can hang on just a little bit longer. And then she says, sometimes I go out here and I sit in my car all day long. Well, my husband think it's weird, but I do. Sometimes I sit for 4 or 5 hours in my car. And I'm sure she be doing a whole lot of inner searching. What's, I don't want to, Murmur? Oh, well, anyway, one of her dreams come true. She wanted to be on TV, and she got to be. Too bad it wasn't a better network, but it was her dream. She said she's going to be another Oprah. She wanted to be she wanted to be like that, you guys. Her dream came true, yes. Thank you for saying that, Myrna. Her dreams came true, and she enjoyed it too. One thing I know about this girl that I want to say to y'all, she loved the t-shirt. She will bite her tongue, and I'd be like, just tell it. Y'all know we always say that about Kiki. Tell it, Kiki. But she would never, because it was her love for her cousin, that she would just not go there. She could have went there. She could have went to the deep places that she knew about her, but she always bit her tongue. Even when she got on at the reunion, they had dogging her out up there on that reunion. I'm like, Kiki, speak up, tell it. But it's her love that she had for Tisha. And I'm going to tell you something. She was a great big sister. Because if y'all remember her live, she said, well, when I finally got to knowing Tisha, she was the first one to go to college. She adored Grandpa. Grandpa was the walking wisdom, a walking encyclopedia. So, she went to college. Got Grandpa, he raised her like that. And then when she befriended Tisha, she brought Tisha along, and they little cousin too. Y'all remember that cousin that came on when they were in, I don't know her name, but they were out there at Kimmy's house, and her little bit of cousin, she's cute. She said that both of them used to live with Kiki. Kiki brought them up to Huntsville to college. And that's very, very positive. She loved it, her cousin. And that's love when you're going to jump on a plane and you don't know whether you're going to be accepted or not. But she said, I wanted to come and apologize to Kiki, to my cousin in person. But y'all know she was rejected when she got there. But it was her heart that's what she wanted to do. She loved the Tisha. They were like sisters, and I guess she missed it. Good morning, Miss BT and everyone. I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put the video on, and then I'm not doing Black History today. I just got a little short clip in memory of this wonderful young lady, this beautiful young lady, oh yeah, y'all, that's her by the pool with her son. I think I got that. She at the pool playing with her son, you guys, just having a ball with her children and just laughing with her son. She called him Ace. Let me see if I can read this. Let's see if I can read this before I go. I'm going to have to put it on large so I can see. This is too little for me. All righty, you guys. Let's just see. What is grief? Hey, CC. Grief is a natural response to loss. It's the emotional suffering When someone or someone you love is taken away, man, that's grief. And y'all know the worst is kind is the sudden. It's like, you got somebody been laying in a coma for 4 years and they finally pass. You expect that. But when someone just goes suddenly, that's overwhelming. That is the biggest shock. And y'all, everybody tell me that. My friend, my diehard friend, she said when she lost her mama, it hurt. But she said when you lose a child, she said that's the worst pain. It's far worse than losing a parent. I've not experienced that, but that has got to be overwhelming. But anyway, let me start all over. Grief is a natural response to loss. It's the emotional suffering when something or someone you love is taken away. Often, the pain and loss can feel overwhelming. You may experience all kinds of difficulties. Unexpected emotion. I'm sure that's unexpected emotion when someone just died suddenly from shock or anger, disbelief, guilt, and profound sadness, you guys. The pain of grief can also disrupt your physical health, making it difficult to sleep, eat, or even think straight. These are normal reactions, you guys. The more significant the loss, the more intense is your grief and pain will be. Coping with the loss of someone or something you love is one of the biggest challenges. You may associate grieving with bereavement, y'all. Bereavement, a death of a loved one, which is often the cause of the most, I can't see that, y'all. But anyway, she's suffering. Her parents, her kids, her husband, all of them today is experience a great loss, you guys. A great loss. Okay, I'm gonna put the film through, and then after that, you guys, if you want to come up and express whatever you want to say, it's fine. We're not going to be dogging nobody out, but speak your truth, how you feel. That's what I want y'all to do. This is how we heal. We don't sweep nothing under the rug. You can't heal when you sweeping stuff under the rug and pretend like all that. Oh, somebody gave me a super sticker. Say $10 up here. Hold it, y'all. I don't have Pinky here today. I gotta call Pinky and tell her to get on up. Miss, thank you, young lady, woman. Can't see. I can't see. Okay, say woman something. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Here and in potential is saying happy Wednesday, Miss BT and everyone. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with my eyes this morning. Happy Wednesday, Miss BT and everyone. Hey, Brenda Gray. And then let me see this and then I'll put this through, y'all. I thought I saw Queen Common Sense here, y'all. Especially when you got day-to-day interaction. Oh, it's a challenge. It is a challenge, you guys. What a challenge. Yes. My deepest condolence to the husband and the children, Professor Kiki Jabar, rest in peace. And Father Good, yeah, that's what she's known as in Huntsville, as the professor. That girl has an outstanding reputation. I've always said that to y'all on every live I did. If I'm talking about Kiki, I'll let y'all know. The T in Huntsville, everybody loves her. It's unfortunate Love and Marriage Huntsville portrayed her in the way they did. Yes. And Carlos King has not. He did Messy Monday, but I don't know if he spoke anything about Kiki. I didn't watch it, but I'm sure if he would have spoke on her, he gave his condolence. We should know by now. I miss Kiki. This is Tree. Y'all, my eyes bad this morning. So if I'm pronouncing y'all name wrong, I'm sorry. I can't see hardly. I'm gonna call my eyeballs in a minute. That's Miss Kiki. Oh, that went away. Okay, this one said, I wish Carlos showed Kiki in a better light. Yes, because her smile could brighten a room. They had a fabulous story, you guys. Their story were more fabulous than anyone. It like she was my Facebook friend, and I just was looking at this family dynamic that she had. This loving husband. That man adored that girl. Y'all could tell that when anytime she went live in that house, that man be up there cooking and cleaning. Kiki be laying up there on the couch. And my son-in-law like that. He said it's therapeutic to him. People be coming in and your daughter don't cook and clean, and he just like it. He said that he grew up with his grandma raised him. She had no legs, so he had to do everything around the house. So he still does it. They've been married now like about 30 years, but that man still mopping, cleaning, going to work and cooking. My daughter do cook when she wants to, but he do most of the cooking. Here we go. Muted expression said, I won't give Carlos any credit because he has not said anything publicly about Kiki passing and Tuesday. Yeah, after Messy Monday. That's what, yeah, thank you. I thought, Miss Muted, I thought he was going to say something on Messy Monday. I thought he was. Yes. Uh, DG said, Darren Rice, Miss BT, Mars, and chat. Thank you guys. Now, you guys, I am getting your Cash App. I am getting your super stickers. When I'm not on here, y'all can still send that to me. I do a lot of pre-recorded, because I'm concentrating on my own mental health issues. Now, when I show this gonna be a little triggering, and I'm gonna warn y'all because it's somebody used me to attack. Somebody used one a content creator used me in their how am I put this? They used me when they was talking about the grief and loss of Kiki. They throw that stuff, that drama that's going on with Stormy and Ming and Maurice, the lawsuit, the GoFundMe. I'm like, what? How did I get? Why? Why? You say you and Miss Constant was over there with them, and she was looking for support, and they went all out and left field, just screaming and yelling about me and Stormy incident. So y'all gonna see it. That's why I want to warn y'all, and I put it up there because I want that person to know. I'm talking to you, prosperity thick girl. You don't do that. Melody had already came forth and talked about where is all the elders at. The elders with some wisdom. I didn't want to do this, y'all, but I had to because she got me over there. I couldn't sleep all night long, hoping. And I'm apologizing to you, Miss Constant. I had nothing to do with overwhelming you with extra grief and pain with the drama that I'm going through. And I apologize, y'all. I couldn't sleep none last night. I tossed and I turned. I got up at 6 this morning thinking about what this girl, Prosperity Thick Girls, did over there. I'm finna show y'all so y'all can see it. I'm just overwhelmed. I can't even hardly talk about it, you guys. And I'm apologize to y'all. I didn't want to bring this up, but I have to. You content creators, don't put me. Don't if y'all gonna be talking about Miss Constant and Kiki Jabar passing, don't bring my drama in on this woman. This woman already overlost, feeling grief and pain. Why y'all gonna throw my drama in on her? Don't do that. I'm gonna call you out. I'm not gonna sit quiet. All right, you guys. I'm finna put it through so y'all can see what I'm talking about. It's tied up. Miss Black Tana, we're dealing with small-minded people who don't have any home training. And I did not want to do this, y'all, but I had to because what they did, I had to bring it up. Here we go, you guys. And this is morning. It could be.
Star from the reality show filmed right here in Huntsville, Love and Marriage Huntsville, has died. According to TMZ, Kiki Jabar's death was announced today. She passed away at the age of 42. Now, in a statement from her family, they said, quote, she died peacefully at home, surrounded in love. They did not mention a cause of death. Jabar is the cousin of the reality show's co-star Letitia Scott.
Fact. Black Americans are exposed to 56%.
Why y'all playing the sexy red in the pool? I like sexy red. One good time, I'm still having a good time with Funky Geneva. Good for her, baby. I'm happy she having a good time. Transition, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, transition, thank you. You're working on something. Yeah, I'm working on, and not just something, it's a lot of things. I am in the transition process. And it's a process where it's really tricky because you don't know what you're gonna get. You know what you're putting your energy into, but you don't know what's gonna happen from what you're working so hard on. I know I have a lot of great concepts and ideas that I believe in, but it remains to be seen what other people.
So look how beautiful Keisha is. I mean, she's such a beautiful. She's just a beautiful young lady. And like I told everybody that Kiki carried that show last season. Last season, Kiki carried that show, y'all. I keep telling everybody that. But I keep telling y'all that Kiki is well respected in Huntsville. She's known as Professor or the Professor, Professor Kiki, Professor Jabar. So, she's very well respected. And
Not necessarily mandatory, but necessary.
so, right now she's trying to, Kimmy and Kiki speak about their issues. That was 2 years ago. She came on the scene with all this energy, and she's never lost for words.
Probably go out is probably not the best.
So anyway, last time I remember her being with Kimmy. Y'all remember when she was so overwhelmed at when she was at Kimmy's house, and Kimmy kind of put her out, made her leave because she felt like she had threw that water on Tisha. But you know what? Her conscience bothered her for throwing that water on Kiki. But on Tisha, she loved it, her cousin, and she was trying to make amends. She felt so bad.
Place in here. I agree. Maybe up the side.
Anyway, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Love you. And all of your students, y'all know she taught school. So she has students that remember Miss Professor. This girl was very intelligent. She looked at Tisha like a sister, you guys. And Tisha, you know that, like a big sister, because you said that she took you under her wings, showed you how to register for college, got you into Alabama A&M, and the rest was history. She even said that you and your other younger cousin moved in with her. She looked out for her cousins. She was a great big cousin. And granddaddy, yes. She always spoke highly of granddaddy.
So here.
Anyway, so let's just see what this woman is saying.
Here we go.
Well, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I hope you remember that when you were, the way you treated her at your home. Well, anyway, she did. I think they made up, y'all, because I remember her apologizing to She apologized to Kimmy for the way she acted at her home. That was just the type of person that she was. Now, look at Marceau right here. Let's see Marceau. I'm just going through memory lane, you guys.
I'm trying to.
So, Marceau, you better repent because you were hard on this girl. Now, this is over there on Prosperity Thick Girl, you guys. As an elder, I think I should have didn't know what to do. I tossed and turned and couldn't sleep all night long over this incident in Prosperity Thick Girl. When she used me, my drama, to stab a knife in Miss Constant back, to overwhelm Miss Constant with unnecessary filth drama that's going on between me and Stormy and me and Maurice and me and also the GoFundMe. Just listen to this, y'all. I apologize to you, Miss Constant. Miss Connie, I had nothing to do with this. This is so disheartening. I had nothing to do with this. My apologies. I wouldn't say or do anything to hurt you, lady. This is overwhelming you. Overwhelming you. You're already in pain and grief and experienced the sudden loss of your daughter. And for these people to use my drama to stick it to you is like sticking a knife in your back, and I apologize. Listen to this, y'all.
Here go the code. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
So they talking about raising $5,000. So this is how this got started about me.
I really hate this if y'all were like this moment. Can I say some unnecessary shit? Yes. Okay.
Look, it's not my platform, but yeah, say whatever you want to say.
I'm just gonna say, if somebody can raise $13,000 for an unnecessary ass lawsuit, I really, really hope Kiki can get her fired. That's all
I apologize. I really apologize, Miss Connie. I do. I apologize for what they're saying. I really do. I couldn't sleep last night. I couldn't, because God knows I had nothing to do with this. Nothing to add this added drama to your life.
I just felt that in my shana now. Because
Start it all over so y'all can hear.
I really hate this if y'all were like this moment. Can I say some unnecessary shit?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, it's not my platform, but yeah, say whatever you want to say.
I'm just gonna say, if somebody can raise $13,000 for an unnecessary ass lawsuit, I really, really hope Kiki can get her fired. That's all. I just felt that in my shana now.
He's coming in her day. He's coming in on her day.
Yes.
Yes. He's coming in her day.
I would like to say that I do definitely agree with that.
Now you're coming in a Hyundai though, not that part. We're not talking about that part. We don't get easy. Maybe you ain't talking about that part. I'm just saying, if people will put up that sort of money for a frivolous lawsuit, I would think that since everybody wants to be slain in the spirit, and everybody wants to, everybody got a verse, everybody got a Bible verse. Y'all gonna King James folks to death on today. But since we're doing I really hope that there will be that much effort put into sending this woman home, giving her a decent home. I truly hope that. If y'all didn't feel like that motherfucker shouldn't have took her ass to Stormy's warehouse and she should have been a drug dealer, if y'all feel that way and y'all didn't voice that for that, if you don't want to give, nobody's making you give.
So what? My God. Oh my God. Miss Kirsten, I apologize to you. I know it's overwhelming, the grief and loss of your family member, and these people are bringing this drama. What do my situation has to do with the loss of Kiki? But I want to apologize to you. I mean it. I want to apologize to you, Miss Constant, and the Jabar and Dawson family. I do. My heart is hurt over them bringing in this overwhelming extra drama in your life. So, you guys, let me just address this out the way. Kiki Mama spoke up to the gossip girls. She said that she wanted everything retracted, lies, everything told about Kiki of an unauthorized speaker, a content creator that's speaking out on behalf of the family. So she wants us to know to retract everything that person say. She did not authorize that person to speak on behalf of her beloved daughter. And it is disrespectful, you guys. It's disrespectful for this person to come out, speak out. Mom had not gave her statement. Dad has not gave the statement. The granddaddy, the grandparents, the husband, the children had not come out with a statement. A person that loves Kiki would have never came out the same second or the next second that you hear about her passing. And what I'm about to say is not popular. You guys disrespected that woman, Miss Constant, so bad when you come out before Miss Constant had a time to grieve, have a time to grieve her own loss and process her own loss. That she was forced to come out on social media because someone had already came out with an unauthorized statement that she did not authorize that statement. That was totally disrespectful to that person. Furthermore, that person said it was from the Scotts and the Jabar family. She is not a Scott. She's Dawson and Jabar. She is a college professor, a mother, and a wife. And I like to just say this, and I'm going to go there with you, Prosperity's big girl. I couldn't sleep all night long because you guys over there just threw to me, in my opinion, you threw a dagger in Miss Constant back. You claim that you were over there trying to raise money for Kiki. I think y'all said $5,000 on your channel, but then you had so much filth and dirt behind it. Y'all balled up the GoFundMe. I know if somebody can give $13,000 for a frivolous lawsuit. And then not only that, you guys had the nerve to bring up Stormy in my incident into this grieving process of this mother while she's grieving the loss of her child. I imagine Miss Constant came over there to you because she thought you was a friend. She needed that support system from you. Yes, I'm talking to you, posterity, thick girl. Yeah, you act like as if you angry because you have to go out and you want to do a GoFundMe. And what did you do? You threw a lot of mud in it and dirt in it, talking about, yeah, that woman took herself over there to Stormy warehouse. What do Stormy in my situation that's closed, that dismissed, has to do with this lady dying? If you don't want to start the GoFundMe for this girl, don't do it. Because there's so much bitter, so much toxicity behind what's going on over there. Why bring up me and storming nest and like a dagger in this woman's heart? This woman is already grieving. She's grieving the loss of her daughter. She's grieving the loss. She's suffering emotionally, and I imagine she came over there to your platform because she needs support. And what's the takeaway from this? You throwing extra grief on this woman, unnecessary difficulty, unnecessary grief by taking me and using me as an example, me and Stormy for what? You're using the GoFundMe as an example, the $13,000 that other girl on your platform. Oh yeah, what Marie's case? Marie's case, Stormy case has to do with Kiki Jabar dying. Yeah, I'm going there with you. Don't ever. I'm talking to everybody on this platform, all you content creators. If you're going to talk about the loss of Kiki, talk about the loss of the Kiki, but don't disrupt this woman grieving with throwing mess in there by using me. I couldn't sleep all night long. And I want to apologize to Miss Constant for those statements. Were you using those statements on the go? Man, Marie's case, man Stormy case, you using that on your platform. You're not taking a dig at me. This woman is in so much pain and so much loss, and I'm sure she's feeling overwhelmed. She experienced this unexpected emotion, this unexpected death. I'm sure she's in shock, and most of all, probably anger, disbelief. It's sad that you would turn around and say you're going to help this woman with a GoFundMe, and then you're going to throw all that old trash that's been going on social media with me and Maurice in there as your foundation to build yourself up, to get clicks and views. That's what you're trying to do off of me. It's just overwhelming. Why would you overwhelm this woman with all this drama going on social media? Yeah, y'all go over there and look at her. She over there talking about some, this woman could go to Stormy place. And the other girl talk about, that frivolous lawsuit over there, that $13,000 because she got trying to raise $5,000 for someone she says is her friend. But someone she says that love her, prosperity, big girl. Do not use me to hurt this woman. Do not use me to stick a dagger in this family back. This is a real family right here that's suffering. Why would you want to overwhelm this woman? Why would you want to just stick another dagger in her back by throwing that trash in there because you said you want to raise $5,000? Well, don't use me. Don't use that trash out there that I'm going through. All this drama I'm going through has nothing to do with Kiki death. The pain of grief is so disrupted. I feel so bad for this woman. I feel so bad for the whole family, the children. I couldn't even sleep last night, but I want to apologize to you, Miss Constant. I had nothing to do with this. Adding this to the loss of your daughter, this extra grief, this extra disrupted drama, adding that to the stages of your daughter's passing. I apologize. I had nothing to do with it, Miss Constant. I really did. And I can't see what relationship that Maurice case and Stormy case has to do with the loss of Kiki and your daughter. And I apologize. I could not sleep all night long. I walked the floor. Is this woman thinking that I'm disrespecting her? Is this woman thinking that I told these people to say these things? I did not tell this girl to go in and bring up this extra drama and overwhelm your mind with this extra drama that me of all of my cases that I'm going through on the internet. Prosperity Girl and any other content creator, don't use me to hurt Miss Constant in this family. Yeah, the pain of grief. So this woman trying to cope, trying to make some sense of the loss of someone she loved, something that she loved. It's probably one of the biggest challenge in her life right now, and she needs this support, y'all. During her grieving and her bereavement, my heart go out to you. And I apologize to you, Miss Constant, and your entire family. I apologize for them linking, overwhelming your mind with this drama that I got going on in my life. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know how it's a relationship. It's almost as if you want to raise $5,000, but you got so much toxicity around it. My God, I wouldn't even want to accept that money with the kind of spirits that coming from you, with the kind of energy that coming from you. Y'all keep my name out y'all mouth. Do not relate me with this. This woman is overwhelmed in her family enough than to bring my drama to this family. I don't know what the relationship is and why they did it. I don't know. But whatever it is, I couldn't sleep last night because I was thinking about how this lady felt. Thinking about me just losing a family member the same way about 2 weeks ago. Almost a month ago, y'all. Y'all know June, early part of June, mid-June. Anyway, Miss Constant, love you, and I apologize. I had nothing to do with that, Miss Constant. I didn't, and I apologize to you. And Kiki and I had a relationship. We had a distance relationship. And my nephew graduated with her son. Every time Kiki seen me, she threw kisses at me and told me she loved me. From a distance, we would see that's what they she love you. And then one thing she said to me about Stormy, you guys need to apologize to each other. It ain't that deep. That's what she told me about this issue with Stormy and myself. She's trying to make peace everywhere she goes. But my thing is for your loss and your grief, my condolence to the daddy, to the children, to the husband, to the grandparents, my condolence, and I apologize to you guys for that drama, that they brought my drama into the loss of Kiki. There's no relationship I had nothing to do with. So let's talk about the part of grief. Grief can often cause you to retreat into your shell, especially if the person who passed died suddenly. But having the face-to-face support of other people is vital for healing for your loss. It's so vital to have support of friends and family, you guys. I mean, real support, not friends bringing drama in your life, not people claiming that they're friends and then sticking daggers in your life and bringing drama in your life, unnecessary drama that don't even belong to you. You don't need those kind of people around you. Now, let me start all over. The part of grief can often cause you to want to just go in and retreat into yourself. But having the face-to-face support of other people is vital to healing from loss. Even if you're not comfortable talking about your feelings under normal circumstances, it's important to express them when you're grieving. Yeah, I imagine Miss Constant. I saw her over there on to different content creator, and that was like a support system to her. But while sharing your loss can make the burden of grief easier to carry, that doesn't mean that every time you interact with friends and family, you need to talk about your loss. Comfort can also come from just being around others who care about you. The key is not to isolate yourself. Turn to friends and family members. I mean, people that really love you, people that really cares about you. Now is the time to lean on the people who care about you. Even if you take pride in being strong and self-sufficient. Oh boy, they said that losing a parent is bad, but when you lose a child, they said that is a burden that's hard to get over. But anyway, rather than let me start all over, turn to friends and family members. Now is the time to lean on the people who care about you, even if you take pride in being strong and self-sufficient. Rather than avoid them, draw friends and loved ones close. Spend time together face to face and accept the assistance that other offer, even if it's just a listening ear, you guys. So there comes a time when we're going to need friends and we're going to need support, a support system. And Connie, my condolences go to you for losing your daughter, and to amen, my condolences to you for losing a wife, and to the children. My heart goes out to you.
Thank you. Well, sometimes you gotta take your professional hat off and get ratchet on people who keep trying you. Look, I have degrees. I don't have to prove that to anybody, okay? I am extremely smart. I don't have to prove that to anybody. Everybody who knows me knows that. Everybody who's taking my class knows that. But sometimes you have to prove to a bitch that you'll meet them right where they at. And right conflict. I don't say I want conflict, but sometimes conflict is you. Thank you. Well, sometimes you gotta take your professional hat off and get ratchet on people who keep trying you. Look, I have degrees. I don't have to prove that to anybody, okay? I am extremely smart. I don't have to prove that to anybody.
Yeah, that's her, you guys. She is a joy to watch. Yeah, hi, Pastor Justice. Welcome, Pastor Justice. And hold on, where you at, Pinky? In a way, I guess Pinky will come up where she get ready. Hi, Pastor.
I'm Miss Black Titanic. I just stepped up here to support you. I could feel your pain. And I
Yeah.
just stepped up here to support you and let you know, hey, you amongst people that love you. You have our support. And that you in good company, because if I remember correctly, in one of them 66 books, there was a man named Jesus, and he did no harm to no one. And they talked about him like a dog. They included him in all manner of mess, and chose a thief on the cross over him. So don't worry about it. His reward came, and so is yours, because you care for Kiki. You always spoke well of her. And a lot of people say, well, how do y'all think so much of her and you don't even know her? The spirit knows the spirit. We are spiritual beings in earthly suits, and our spirits bear witness to the spirits that we confront, whether they be good or bad. That's what we have in Christ. We have the ability to discern who we dealing with. That's why a lot of people in the chat can say, I knew long time ago this person was no good, or I knew a long time ago. How did they know? They never met them. Their spirit bear witness. That's a gift. And we have that gift. When we choose to receive the Lord as our Savior, to believe in Jesus, all those benefits come with him. We have the ability to discern. And so we, in having that ability, also discern good. Kiki was good. If you look back on what we saw, just on the little time she was on that show, she endured a cross, not just a personal cross, but a family cross.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And when you said she loved Tisha, she wouldn't even say, we'd be saying, say it, T. Come on, Kiki, come on. But she wouldn't say nothing. And I remember the man named Jesus. The Bible says he said not a word, Miss Titanic. He said not a word. Kiki, if nothing else, if all the accolades and degrees that she had, being a professor and so forth, and being a mother and being a wife, being a daughter and a granddaughter. Out of all of that, God placed her with purpose. And part of that purpose is what we are witness to while she was here. We witnessed somebody who went through hell and high water and still smiling. Still
Yeah.
smiling. We witnessed somebody who reached out to mend fences and got their hand bit, but she still kept reaching out. We kept on
Yeah.
saying, why she keep going back? Why she keep? But she kept on. That was Christ. That was Christ in her. He did that. He went to the cross for many of us who hollered, crucify him, crucify him. But he went anyway. And she did just that. So she is a definite lesson to be learned from. I'm gleaning off of Kiki today. I'm gleaning off of her because there are personal people in my life that have hurt me. And I just say, I got to get away from this. And everybody say, oh, we got to get away from the toxicity. But let me tell you something, more than getting away from that person that's toxic or that person that betray you or hurt you, forgive them. That's more important. Forgive them, because getting away from them just separates you. But forgiving them sets you free. And
Okay,
Kiki was free.
Hold on, Pastor. I got to welcome my co-host.
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, Grand Rising. Pinky.
Grand Rising. Good morning, Black Titanic. Good
Hey,
morning, Justice. How
hey,
you
Miss
all doing?
Kiki.
Hello, how you all doing? I'm happy to see both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Somebody
Yeah.
gave me who got the real thing, gave me a $5 super sticker. Thank you for supporting BT. Now, Pinky is my eyeball, y'all. She one sees the super sticker. So thank you so much. Okay, go on, Pinky.
Oh, I'm just happy to be here. And I'm so sorry that you're going through all this and everything. I didn't know you was up pacing all night.
Hmm.
If I did,
Yeah.
I would have called you and kept you company.
It's okay. I don't, we're going to start just focus on Kiki right now.
Okay.
I just wanted to address that, clear that up, and move on. I moved on, okay? So I just want to clear that up. I just, you guys are not finna keep speaking on my name. I'm going to call you out every time you do it because I'm tired of it.
Well, can I say something good about Kiki?
Yeah, well, let's talk about her accomplishment, Professor, Miss Professor. Yeah.
Right. And also, people may not know that Kiki had a few things in the works. She had a wine that was coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She had a wine that was coming out, and that wine's supposed to be probably dropping in July.
Oh, wow.
Right. She was they already, I think, had it in one location. They was trying to get it in more locations, but it's so many regulations and guidelines that you have to follow when you're selling any wine or alcohol or anything like that. And then she was working on a wig line that was
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
women can go in and into the pool or into water. You know how we as Black women, when we have our wigs on or have our hair done, we keep our head above the water. We don't want that hair to get wet. And she had on one demonstrating, doing a test run on one of her wig lines, a wig line that she was part of. And that wig line, beautiful. It was a cute little bob, and she was testing it out. She was at the pool. I think that was on Memorial Day weekend with her kids, her family, and so she had it on. And when she first started talking, it wasn't wet, and then when she later on, it was wet. So she was testing it out and pulling it. You know how you pull at your hair and letting everybody see, and that was going to be coming out soon. But I don't remember the date, or was it a date? But I knew she was.
Hold on, let me address this because I don't know what this Miss DT says. Can you read that? I can't, and then I'll address it. My eyeballs is kind of messed up.
Okay. It says, Mama, there is no GoFundMe. Miss Constance said that herself in the PayPal was created by Miss Constance for the memorial. That is the official donation channel. please don't mix facts up.
Okay, Mrs. Thank you for letting us know that y'all hear that. If y'all could go to her, she said the PayPal. Yeah, said Miss Constant. I don't know where to go. You guys is all new. I guess Miss Constant would give, or somebody gonna let us know what to do. Because I am going to donate. But you wasn't listening, Miss DT. I was replying back to what someone said about me. That's what I was doing. But thank you so much about the PayPal. So she kept saying there's no GoFundMe. I was not talking about Mrs. I was talking about myself. What someone was saying about myself and my GoFundMe that I had to endure. So that's what I was talking about, Ms. DT. My own GoFundMe. Well, the content creator GoFundMe. So hopefully I cleared that up with you. You got to misunderstand it. I didn't misunderstand. You misunderstand it. Okay. Go ahead on with the rest of her accomplishment, and then Pastor, you can speak.
That's majority of it. And I do want to say, she was looking so good. I would say, beginning of this year until she was looking so good. And she did have she had went and got a letter from the treatment center that she goes to show that it had 6 months of showing that she was drug free. Only thing that was in her system was the methadone, and then for any illicit substance, it was free.
Hold on. So you said that she did tests recently and she was drug free?
The test was done, and let me see. I got it. A note on it. Let me just pull it up right quick. The test was done. I think it was. I want to say November.
Okay.
November. Yes. 2023. Let me just make sure I'm right. Because I was okay.
It's okay. I think I remember that too.
Yeah. I got a note. You know how you take notes? I said Kiki live on May 24th, 2024, looking for the future, and wine drops in July. So I talked about that. And the wine is a Moscato line, and it's GIADA. We're going to make an announcement. She made a quick announcement on that on her Instagram, but it was going to be dropping actually this month. That's what she.
Oh wow!
Released this month. Yes.
Wow. Let me read this. May. Thank you, May. May said when TikTok has the PayPal info posted on her community wall. So you guys, they said that if y'all want to go to the PayPal and donate, you can go to Prosperity Thick Girl or TikTok. Thank you, May, and thank you, Ms. D. Okay, Pastor.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate your platform this morning, Miss Black Katana, because you said something that really got my attention. You said, I am allowing people to say what they feel, to not be inhibited by saying, because we have the right to be angry for somebody who we feel is mistreated. We have the obligation to stand against injustice of any kind. So to just everybody get together and omit not speaking truth is living a lie. So, and so I appreciate that, because some of us hurt at the time she was hurting. I was looking at one of the videos of her, and she was talking to someone, and they were kind of like correcting her a bit and letting them know how they felt about certain something. And you could just see her face. She was receiving what they were saying. She was just receiving. And a person that can receive correction is a person of wisdom. Because if you can't be corrected, you're going to always go the blinded way because you think it's right and it's right for you and it's your choice, and you end up in destruction, But she was the type of person, as I watched that and watching her, all I'm trying to do is glean from her life. I want to get something from it. I don't want to have watched her, whatever season it was she was there, because that's a part of our lives that we'll never get back. So if God allotted us to watch her, he did it with purpose. God never just do anything. He did it with purpose. That was something she brought to us, this platform, to us people who watched her. There's something God sent in her for us to get. There are messages, there's symbols and clues and things that, and for me personally, I got from her that yes, you can endure harsh treatment. You can reach out your hand for peace and get it bit and reach it out again. You can do that. But normally our flesh, our reflection is, if you bite me, I'm pulling my hand back, forget you. But she wasn't like that. She kept sticking her hand out there. She kept loving in spite of being treated as though she was unloved. I'm not going to say anybody did not love her, but treated as though she was unloved. She kept on showing love. And I'm gleaning that from her. And I'm hoping that more people will look at the things that she was sent on this earth to bring and get it. And get it. Because it may be the only time it come around to you to get that. So that's what I'm getting.
All right, thank you. And Freddie, thank you for being in the chat. Freddie Ivy, you guys. Thank you for being in the chat. He said, hey, Miss Helen, I really like your program. And you guys, that's just my baby daddy right there, y'all. Freddie Ivy. I'm serious, y'all. That's my baby's dad. All righty. Mr. Lewis, thank you for being here, Fred, baby dad. Fred is Dolores Cameron. Can you read that, Pinky? I can't see it. Okay, she must be gone. Pinky? Okay, let me see.
I'm here.
I need you to read Miss Dolores Cameron. My blood pressure must be up this morning.
I'm so sorry about that. It says, allegedly, Kiki was keeping a secret from her dirty aunt and cousin. She was about to start a show with Brian Allen about her recovery journey. Oh, that's good.
And I want to pick it back. Mr. Lloyd, do you know that Love and Marriage Huntsville, they really did a disservice because she could have talked about her journey and she could have helped many people about in doing her journey because the girl was strong. Y'all hear me? She was strong to overcome what she was overcoming. So thank you for Byron Allen. Wow, that my niece worked for him. She just got a job with Byron Allen, you guys. Okay, go ahead on, Pinky.
Okay. Oh, I just finished reading that for you.
Okay, so let me read some of these comments as to what you guys are saying.
I just waste my coffee. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
it's okay.
While I clean it up.
You guys, y'all welcome, Mr. Freddie while he's here. Pamela saying, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, Miss Oma. Panel in chat. Pinky speaking to my baby's dad, Freddie Ivor. All right. American Born said, yes, she could have put called Lucifer would prefer the mess. Yeah. She could have taught a lot of people. Yeah. And my thing is too, I want to bring this up. Kimmy was the nurse on the show too. During that sit down, y'all remember that sit down when everybody was out at the barbecue? I felt like she could have, Kimmy could have did some teaching too. So yeah, she when everybody was going at Kiki throat, she should have used that moment to uplift Kiki. As a nurse, I was disappointed with her as a nurse sitting at that table when everybody was dogging Kiki out, talking about her addiction. Nobody had her back.
You know, the sad part for me, Miss Black Titanic, and looking back over all of that, is that the word says the power of life and death is in your tongue. And the words that were spoken, I hope And I pray that maybe some way, and maybe we just don't know, but maybe somebody said, hey, I want to reel that back. Forgive me. I'm hoping that, because I hate to even think that she left here with the last thing being said from someone who's supposed to love you. You a crackhead.
Oh, wow.
You know, that really bothers me, because there's so many other things that could have been said instead. I'm just trying to figure out, how do you love and to rip me to pieces? How? I don't understand. I'm asking God for wisdom in this. I understand Satan. I understand that. I read the Bible. I read the Bible. I understand that. But in our everyday life, you see someone just literally ripped apart, and she still stood. That's what makes me smile. When I can think about what they did or what happened to her, but she still stood. That's encouraging to me. She still stood. She didn't roll over and just give up. She still stood in the midst of all of that with her head high. And it had to hurt. It had to be embarrassing. You know, she has children. She don't know if her kids will see that or whatever. It hurt. It hurt me. It hurt a lot of us just to hear it being spoken to her when she's fighting for her sobriety. So I'm just wondering, how do you get up here now and just proclaim so much love? I needed your love when I was fighting my personal battle. I need your love in the midnight hour when I don't have nobody else to talk to, and I could call you and say, hey, I feel an urge. Talk me through. Walk me through. I'm just wondering.
Okay, Pinky, can you read that by
Yes.
Empower Woman?
Yes.
I mean, Pinky. Did I call your name?
Kiki dealt with family betrayal. This is a hard hurt, because these are people you love and who are tainting your name.
Yeah.
And
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and the fact that while she was there on the show, not once, especially we can tell during the reunions and stuff, there should have been a counselor or a coach or something, that someone that deals with um, drug and and alcohol or something,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Mm-hmm.
knowledgeable. And not once did the show protect her in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Shows that have people with intelligence on their in the background, they have people like that. They have a nurse. They have that person is dealing with something that's out of the ordinary on the show, and they help protect that person. When you know this person is still fighting that battle, they need to help someone on that show so she can talk to someone maybe in her camp with around her producer at her home whenever they are filming, or they should have had someone, especially when they know those, what do you call those things? Those reunions get so heated and so brutal, and they fight to the blood starts running.
Yeah, dirty.
They played dirty, and they
Mm-hmm.
knew her family is dirty, and they knew all the venom that they spewed, and they didn't have that person that was sitting on the stage. He should have had someone on there. So in my book, he did not protect her at all. The same way he did not protect Melody, and he pretend like he don't know. The same way I haven't heard anything or anybody said he put out a
Yeah.
condolence to the
Yeah,
family.
that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, where's that? Where's the network to say something? You know?
Right.
Okay,
Right.
y'all,
Let's
let's
show how
talk about.
little respect that they have for
Yeah.
their cast members. If they don't
Mhm.
do it to one of the executive producers like Melanie, God for oh Lord, they wouldn't even they look at them as nothing but low, not Melanie, because she's not one of them low wage workers. They treat them like they're low wage workers on assembly line that
Wow.
have no rights.
But let's talk about. I'm going to clear this up. This is a Scott right here. Kiki was not married to a Scott.
Thank you.
This is a Scott, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
she is Jabar and Dawson. Those are her two last names that we always saw her use. She
Mm-hmm.
never used Scott as a last name.
Mm-mm.
This man right here, I sure hope you repent because you were hard on that child.
Mm-hmm.
You were very hard on that young lady, and she loved it, y'all. I remember she kept biting her tongue, even with him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when all of them was sitting around,
Yeah.
bunch of hillbillies and investors sitting around at that little event, and he kept saying, "Say it, say it,
Yeah.
say it." She bit her tongue,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
he wouldn't bite his tongue. He forever loved it. He still, the last interview he gave, he still was dogging this girl out.
Yeah. The
So,
last interview any of them gave that related in speaking about her, there was no support. There was no uplifting. The last one, her cousin did. Is I believe this. I'm old school. Blood is thicker than water. He only doing what he's being taught by his mate because he wasn't related to her. His wife was. The same
mhm,
blood that flowed through Kiki veins supposedly flowed through the wife's veins. So whatever this man that the wife picked up along the way is doing is allowed to be done by the wife.
mhm,
Because at any time you can say, look, that's my cousin, that's my family. I'll talk,
mhm.
but don't you talk about my family.
And then you know what, Pastor? Her. We never heard Tisha say anything bad about his side of the family. She,
Mm-mm, not even Basement Billy. She never said,
yes,
oh, he's out the
yeah,
dark. Everybody lock your
yeah.
door.
She never. But let me read this. I can't see this. What Mahogany says, Pinky.
Okay. She still stood powerful words in observance of her character.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she
Yeah.
really was, and she was an excellent speaker.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably would have been great for that show that she was working on. So
Mm-hmm.
Miss Helen Wilburn said there is too many family members to gang up on one person,
Mm-hmm.
especially a man against Kiki.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like seeing that men's ganging up on women's. And we see that a lot on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Oh yes.
We
Mm-hmm.
see
Mm-hmm.
Martell doing it, and
Mm-hmm.
especially my soul. That's why he been named the Karen of the show, because he loved
Mm-hmm.
to gang up on women's or get into women's chat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you
Yeah.
guys, I'm not going to be here long. Another 30 minutes. It will be 2 hours, and then I'm leaving. Pamela said, "Good morning, Miss Pinky." She's speaking to you, Pinky.
Oh, okay. Good morning, Pam. How you doing,
Mhm.
Pamela?
Okay, Pinky. Here's another one from Bobby Cook.
Okay. My husband would never, although he has much disdain for my sister, but he has seen her actions with me throughout many is that
Our
memory?
marriage. Throughout our marriage.
Oh, throughout our marriage.
So
Okay.
what she's saying is her husband would never talk about her sister,
Yeah.
even though she's
Yeah.
seen things, he's still, gonna respect
Yeah.
because it's his
Mhm.
wife's sister. Yeah,
Yeah. Respect that relationship.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Respect the fact that I have family members that are distasteful and I wouldn't stand there and let you talk about them. Not once have you heard uh Stanky say anything about the Billy basement man or nothing. She not criticized any wrongdoing that her in-laws have done. Maurice, she ain't criticized nothing concerning them. She supports them. Why not support
Mhm.
Kiki?
Right.
Okay, let me read this. Lynette said, "All of this is trash. There's enough blame to pass around, not just with her family." Well, who are we blaming? Was we blaming somebody for her death? I haven't heard nobody up here blame nobody for her passing, Miss
No.
Lynette.
Mm-mm.
So let me see. Well, here go another one, Mrs. Okay, Can you see that one,
Yeah.
Miss Boss
Miss
Lady?
Balls lady. Okay. Are you really bashing Kimmy and the others during their time of loss? This lady just passed, and we should be trying to reunite folks and
And men
MRC,
fences, men fences.
men fences, and not causing division.
What?
All righty. Everybody got that's just her opinion. Maybe
Yeah, yeah.
they
But
speak some
I
that
would
I
like to address that though.
go ahead on, Miss Pastor.
How do you uh cause division in something that's already divided?
Right.
I mean, how do you do that? Mending fences is not what we called to do. We are called to shout loud and spare not. Now you got an issue with that. You got to take it up with the big guy. He said that shout loud, spare not. Don't hold back from telling me, Miss Black Titanic, Miss Pinky, that Pastor, you wrong. You shouldn't act like that. Pastor, you wrong. You shouldn't talk like that. If you don't help me, how do I get help? How do I get help? If you don't make things plain for me to see, how do I heal? How do I grow? And whoever complains about the truth, that might be the division right there. Because if you separate truth from knowledge, what do you have? People walking around living lies.
Okay, let me, Miss Lemonade, thank you for clearing this up to that lady. She said, boss lady, Kimmy should have been an advocate for Kiki and guidance because she was in the medical field. And
Right.
that's all I was saying. It's not bashing her.
Mm-mm.
We're just going over things that we saw, that I'm just addressing, yeah. And then too, they didn't even have a disclaimer about
Drugs.
drugs or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's right.
They didn't even put that up.
Yeah, the network failed. They failed all the onlookers, people that tune in that do have an issue and hear her story and hear her saying how she's making it, how she's being tested, and how she passed her test. Well, the person that's tuning in may need help, and there's no disclaimer that says, hey, if you need help, dial such and such, such and such. That's just common practice for a network. That's just common practice for a program.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Miss Tina said, why is Mel always to blame? This to you, Pinky. Why is Mel always to blame for everything? This is not the time nor the place.
What is Mel blamed for?
Kiki. I don't know, Pinky, you there? Okay, go ahead on, Pastor. I don't know.
I'm here. I just always mute. That's all.
Okay, go ahead on.
But no, we're not blaming Mel. And you're right. Mel should never be blamed for something that she haven't done. If anybody is blaming Mel, those are the people on the other camp.
Wait a minute, Kiki. I hear your husband in the background.
No, that's not my husband. My husband is not here.
The TV or
There's
something.
nobody here. No TV on. There's nobody around me. Everybody.
Okay, go on. Sorry, go on. Pinky,
that's sorry. Because I don't. But I'm by myself, Black Titanic.
Okay, sorry, Pinky. Go ahead on with your thought.
Oh, that's okay. I'm good. Go ahead, guys.
I interrupted your train of thought. I want you to clear it up for the audience.
Oh, okay. I know how to not to have stuff in my background. I'm good.
Huh?
That's it. I'm good.
Okay.
But Mel is never to blame. But on the other side, the people in those little face groups and stuff, hate groups that hate anything about her, they just jealous of Mel because their daughters and husbands don't have a wife like Mel, and the daughters is not successful and look like Mel. She got that pretty girl syndrome. Well, people gonna hate on her no matter what you do, and you can't stop people that hate. You just have to walk around and live your life. Okay, so and saying that, we don't blame Mel for anything.
Yeah, she was good to Kiki. Y'all remember her? She was good to Kiki because y'all remember Kiki said that she bought her a plane ticket. She on the way back home. So if Mel was really, really, really low down and dirty, why would she buy this girl a plane ticket to get home?
And why would she be the only one that goes check on her and call her and make sure she's good? Mel was the best person on the show that treated her like she was a person. The rest of them treated her like second class garbage. Mel was the only one that treated her well. So I think some people got it twisted. Oh, that's all.
Okay, Miss Murdoch said, honey, now I see a beautiful black honey. Read that. I'm sorry, y'all. My eyeballs.
Okay. Beautiful black honey. Now I see why things are happening. And Love and Marriage Huntsville production filmed and released the current information as they did. Sheeps and wolves in clothing. LOL. Mel, no one is perfect. No, I didn't. I didn't say Mel was perfect, and we don't think of Mel as perfect. But Mel, on the other hand, never bashed. There's not one person on the show that Mel have ever bashed. People come after Mel, and when Mel speak up, it's like everybody think a hurricane in here, but it's not. But other people have the right to bash and taunt and steal and take and criminalize and do everything. RP, no matter what they do, they are given a pat on the back and a gold star from production themselves. And no, you don't see that on any other network. The things that these cast members do. Mel can just speak up one time for herself, and God, y'all think is a tornado and tore down the town. I just don't understand the crookery and you can hate a person, but darn, y'all need to keep it real. That's all I got to say.
Okay, Miss Pastor, I want you to pick it back off of this. My name only said yes. There's no way a man should be yelling like this. Yelling like this at a woman face like that. It breeds fear and anxiety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know which one of the men she talked about because they all have shown themselves, Marceau and Hotel. And so I'm just wondering which one of those she's referring to.
Probably Marceau.
Oh, that howling he did toward Kiki.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to remember,
Kiki.
Yeah, you got
don't forget. Yeah, he was hollering at what's the lady? She was 9 months pregnant.
Tiffany.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that the operative word is man, MAN, and everybody that put on pants are not men. They are males. It takes a lot to be a man. See, a male is transformed into a man through the washing of the word, through life experiences and the teaching and bringing up of their parents, their environment. So the operative word is, are you speaking of a man or a male? Because a MALE will do anything. But a man has learned how to discipline, how to control himself. There are certain boundaries he don't cross because he's a man. There's certain things he don't say and he don't do because he's a man.
Yes.
So what we're dealing with on this show is a whole lot of male testosterone, however you say that word, testosterone. So no, that's why a male can jump up in a woman's face, can clown her, can call her out of her name, can degrade her, can even make tapes to try to defame her, can abuse their children. A male can do that, but a real man would never do it.
Okay, my thoughts is talking to Lemonade. I just want to clear this up with you guys. I kicked her out. She was just so. I kicked Lemonade out. So, Pinky, be on the lookout of Lemonade whenever you do your live because she's awful nasty. So, anyway, my thoughts said at Lemonade, why? What are you gaining by being in this chat? Please go share your thoughts. with the Heartless on other CC channel. I am sending you a lot of sugar. Be sweet, my dear. Yeah, I took her out, so I don't know if she'll come back in another name or not, but she's gone.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, let me just say, Miss T is saying my thoughts. I agree. Miss Beautiful Black, I like that. Said, listen at hatefulness. Muted expression, her next endeavor. She looks like a doll. Oh, you're talking about Melody. Yeah. Melody. Yeah, she's sweet. I couldn't believe when I heard on other CC's channel that they blaming Mel. They blaming Melody. This woman get blamed for everything, you guys. Nobody else on that show don't take accountability for nothing, but they think males should be accountable for anything. Anything they do, anything the millimeters do, any and everything. Now the passing of this young lady. I mean, what? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Me either.
So, okay,
They can't control their own mama. They can't control their own brother. They can't control anything. But Melanie got to be able to control a whole list of people in other states all over the world and out of the United States. She have to be able to control them, they think, but you can't control your mama. You can't control your brother. You can't control none of them. And isn't that weird? But then you sit there and laugh like, scarcity control. She said activate. Now, one time have they ever heard that come out of Melanie's mouth?
I can tell you this, everybody been activating on her. On that show. True. Ever since the show started, that's with everybody, including her ex. Right. But anyway, things that we are really dealing with Miss Sarganar. Black women are empowered by speaking up for our dignity. And that's what I want to do for Kiki. I don't want y'all, they coming on here making you feel guilty, saying this is not the time. Who would defend Kiki? I will defend Kiki. She's not here to defend herself. So things under the rug so her haters can shine. No, I won't.
No, ma'am.
Not one of them came out and said anything that would matter. They posted their little the signs, right? That little thing that they posted, like with no name on it. All of them said the same thing basically, but they haven't said nothing that mattered. They haven't said anything like a human would say. They haven't said anything like a family or a friend or a cast member would say to another. They haven't said anything like that.
Nothing spoken.
That shows they're despicable. That's how despicable they are. That shows how much hate they had for her.
Nothing that they that I saw. I'm gonna say it like that. Nothing that I saw showed heart.
Right.
Nothing showed care or love. Everything was like something a corporation would put out. Hey, and then what was put out was for me, not for her, not for her immediate family, her children. It was for me. Respect me. We want respect. Well, you ain't gonna get it because you didn't get it prior to this. You didn't earn it then. You ain't getting it now.
Now, I bet they haven't even reached out to her immediate family. I mean, her husband, her kids, her mother or grandmother. I bet they haven't done that because
probably wasn't even speaking to him. Probably wasn't even speaking to him.
So let me read this, y'all. Things that disrespect of the Black women has really been mandated. Yes, it has. And marketed for profit in the media. Please take notes.
Yes. Oh, I already know that because that's what CK does for the show. Black women are looked at as gutter trash and no good and worthless that don't need protecting from no man or nothing. They're replaceable. But as long as you got a criminal record and as long as you got a nasty foul mom, you're welcome on the show. All you have to show that you got a mugshot.
Okay, y'all, this right here, Miss Lynette. She said they had a spokesperson speaking on their behalf. Why would they be on social media at a time like this? Tisha put out a statement, and that should have been enough. So you're saying that the mom shouldn't come forth? Because the only other person, the mom came forth.
I don't think she's
Two
talking about
different chats. So wait a minute now. Yeah, read this over. She said that that spokesperson that came out should have been enough in this. And
Hi,
that
baby. You need to take a picture?
so the mother thoughts don't mean
Yeah,
anything.
I do that.
Yeah.
I
The
do have
mother,
a
go
not
on,
in my
Kiki.
house.
What you think about this statement? What about the mom? The mom can't come up and speak on her daughter's behalf, Miss Lynette.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it. What read it? Am I reading this wrong? Who
No,
was this spokesperson? You're talking about
that crazy content creator.
That's what
That's the only spokesperson that spoke and
right.
said, "I have the authority of the family." And the mama
Right. That's what
debunked that right quick and said, "No, no." So it doesn't matter. Let me say this here. I think listen, her husband is first in line. That's her
Pinky, I'm gonna
husband.
take care of this. Take over.
Okay.
okay. Go ahead, Justice.
Her husband is first in line. When we marry, we become one. That's her husband. 47 years, I think it was.
Yes.
So it's up to him to say, Mama, or whatever he called what's her name, Miss Connie?
Yeah.
Whatever he called her, Mama Connie, how we want to handle this. They come together. They family. That's her immediate family right there, other than her children and her grandparents. But
Mm-hmm.
those are the two that's in charge. And the mama's in charge to a limit because Kiki has a husband. Come on now. So
Mm-hmm.
anything that these other people are doing, hiring, whatever they doing, they spokesperson, it's out of order because everything should come through those who has the authority, not only spiritual authority, but legal authority to speak for Kiki Jabar. And it's not them. So people need to just stop. Why y'all don't they had a spokesperson. What's wrong with that? Yeah, they had a spokesperson, but her family didn't have the spokesperson. So the mother comes out and say that spokesperson is not speaking for us. And she has every right to do that. That's her child. I don't get it, Miss Pinky. I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Pinky, read that. Pinky, read that for me.
It says Miss Constance didn't authorize Tisha or nobody else to put out a statement.
That's
One that
right.
did that. And Miss Constance was not happy. She was on a live yesterday
That's
evening.
right. That's right.
Was
I was listening to her. Yes, yes. She did not up, as she said, just erase that. Don't even pay that any attention. It's not from us. And that's what people should do. Honor her wishes. Everybody loves Kiki, then honor Kiki's mother and immediate family wishes. She say, forget that mess. So it's forgotten as far as I'm concerned. I'm not listening to that garbage.
Okay, Pinky, there's another message. Pinky, read that.
Then Tisha, hi, real Nikki. I didn't see you. Thank you for being here. She said, then Tisha posted asking for privacy and respect, but didn't tell the public Kiki passed. That's so disrespectful. And I thought the same thing when I saw that. And I even mentioned that yesterday about her post.
Yeah.
It was disrespectful. Totally.
Yeah, it had no empathy in it because even when you look at people who pass in the media, stars and other people who worked with them years ago put up there my deepest regrets. I'm missing you. It had no life in it. It was just a blank statement that said we want some respect. Well, you won't get it off of Kiki's back. You're not going to get respect from me off of Kiki.
She didn't even say anything about the fact that prayers or condolences.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she didn't even say I'm so hurt. I'm so sad. But then too, how can you say that when the last interview you gave said you didn't give a damn? You can't say it. You debunk yourself.
Right. That is true.
It's sad.
Master.
It is sad.
It is sad. It is sad. Oh, and let me just say this, and not just that. I'm still waiting. I know
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything from the network. If
I know.
anybody in the chat,
I know that's what you was finna say. I'm waiting to.
right? If anybody in the chat have seen anything that the networking post, let me know, or let
Yeah.
us know. Or if you've
Yeah.
seen anything that the CK posted,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know what it said.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
what about?
Okay, Pinky, read this about the real Nikki. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to
Oh,
get everybody a message.
okay. Maurice did the same thing.
Yeah.
Post and not mention Kiki name.
That's
The
right.
black card is showing. Yes, the black
Mm-hmm.
card on all of them. Kiki said somebody had a black card, and she forgot it was her. She was trying
Mm-hmm.
to take her black card, and you know how somebody got something wrong with them, they try to flip it and make it yours.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What they trying to do, I believe, is just put something out there so people can see that they put something out there, but we can't put no feeling in it because we ain't got none.
right, we don't feel
Yeah,
they
but we just gonna put
don't
something
feel
out
it.
there, you know.
You know what?
Mm.
To me, I think they don't even care whether she's gone or not. To them,
Hmm.
I'm serious. I don't even feel it. I don't even, you know how, to be honest with you, I don't think they care. That way, I think Keisha is looking at the fact that now I don't have no competition. I
Now
don't
my secrets won't come out.
right. My secrets won't
Oh
come
my
out
God.
about my husband, and then I don't have to try to work so hard now to be the best in the family now. You know,
Hmm.
have people respect me like they respect her. She have to work overtime because Kiki had all the respect in the community, right? Because she was actually a professor. She worked, had a job after completing college. Somebody else pretend like they work, pretend like they got businesses and have nothing to show for it. And I don't even know whether her degree is real, you know?
Okay, media expression said Kimmy too. She's put out rest easy, my love, and did not name her. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
And a stranger read that, they don't even know who she talking about. It's
And
Mm.
you
like
know,
they sworn it's like they swore to not use her name. It's
right.
almost listen, every single person on there that put out a statement, not one listed her name. That has to be a collaboration.
Right. Oh, that's what I was thinking yesterday. They had to get together in a meeting to make
Yeah.
sure they do it right today. Yeah. Can't nobody tell me this wasn't a planned attack. They, to me, it's an attack on her life, on her death. They don't want to recognize her, and
Yeah.
they're still plotting. Oh, that's Cheryl Howard in the chat. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing, Cheryl? But Justice, to me, it's looked like to me a planned attack. To me, they know
Uh-huh.
what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and
Uh-huh.
they're too stupid to see it. Oh, we see. I see what you're doing. I
Uh-huh.
don't see their face, but I see what they're doing.
Eh,
Uh-huh.
oh, to y'all, Cheryl, are you coming up? I put the link out. She said she needed a link.
Okay, it's out,
Anyway,
Cheryl.
you guys, I just don't know why Carlos did not mention it. You know, Messy Monday was yesterday. He was live yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he didn't mention. As far as I knew, he didn't mention it. Hey, Cheryl.
Hello, how you doing,
Hello,
Grand
Cheryl.
Rising?
Hello, Cheryl.
I'm Miss Pinky. Hello, how
Yeah,
y'all
wait.
doing?
You start talking.
Hello,
Let me
Sarah.
Hello,
now.
how you
Once
doing,
on
Justice?
his
I'm
live,
good. How you doing?
wait, let
Hold
me get
on.
ready, Cheryl, before you start talking. Now, once
Uh-huh.
during his live that he took time to acknowledge her or her death, or to take a moment to say anything, send prayers to the family or anything, that would have been the decent thing to do as a person, as a man. That's all I got to say.
As
I
a former employee, it would have been a nice thing to do.
thank you.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well. Oh yeah. I just want to say too that she has never been convicted of that thing that happened in Home Depot. And that's one of the things that I did not understand. Why did they keep on? They showed that over for the whole season. They showed that last season that Home Depot incident, and the girl was never convicted. You
Mm-hmm.
know, she was fighting it in court because I think it was mistaken identity.
Mm-hmm.
But you notice how the others was treated. Martell
Mm-hmm.
had been in jail over a month, I think. They try to keep that hid. The rest of them, they're not running their mug shots every second of the day. Even doing the commercials, even doing the trailer, they
Yeah.
were running it. They treat that girl differently, and I don't like it.
Yeah. They were systematically tearing her down.
Yes,
They was
totally.
breaking her. They was trying to break her. That's what they were doing. And a good storyline for Martell would have been how a young man can get in trouble stealing ATM machines and repent of it and clean your criminal record. He could have did a storyline on that.
Right.
Okay, they said they put it on the screen during an episode. Yes. Okay, sure. I'm gonna let you talk because I got to get ready to get out of here.
Okay. Thanks for letting me come up. My condolences to Kiki and her family and her kids. Her mother, her husband. Um, this person shouldn't have made no statement at all because that's for the parents to make statements concerning their daughter. That person overstepped their boundaries. In my opinion, that's how I feel about it. I love Kiki. I'm just, I'm in shock. I'm really in shock. And as far as them keep trying to blame Melody, excuse me, even though they parted ways, Melody walked
Hold
away with
on.
mad.
Hold on. Pinky, take over for
Yes.
me. I got to go to the little girl room. Okay,
Okay.
go on.
All right. Go ahead, Cheryl.
Yeah, Melody walked away with mad love for Kiki.
Yeah.
Even when they parted ways, she walked away with mad love for Kiki. She will always have love for Kiki because they've been friends for years and years and years. Even before she met her cousin Letitia. So they parted ways, but she always gonna have love for her, in my opinion.
Right. I
You know.
agree with you, Cheryl.
So now they want to blame Melody. Now she's Jesus now. She's Jesus now.
I
Not
tell
only do
you,
she control the fans, but she control life and death too.
I
Okay,
know.
it's
One is
crazy.
whether she's going to control a tornado,
Right,
uh, you
right,
know,
right.
or
You
earthquake.
know, right. She might can help the climate change. Everything is her
Right.
fault. Everything. Now she's Jesus now. Now they always say people think Mother perfect, but damn, I didn't know she was Jesus.
I know
She can
that's what
control
it is.
life and death. It's crazy. It's
Right.
crazy. It
Melanie
is
haven't seen this
crazy.
woman in a while, so I don't. Oh Lord, I
A
tell
young woman has gone too soon. She is
you.
now gone. These children now have lost their mother. At the end of the day,
And if they
I'm
put that lie out, sure, like that, little small kids may think, believe what they, because, oh, that's supposed to be my aunt. She was probably right.
right.
They
Her
don't
son,
know. You
her
don't
son is
put
on her
that out
right.
there.
Right. Her son is on his way to college. He be on social media. I mean, do they ever think about how the kids are gonna feel?
No.
Why they just can't wish her, condolences and wish condolences to the family without all this other mess?
Well,
This woman is gone.
they do worry about how the kids feel because remember when what his name Marceau told Hotel, my son heard what you said about me cheating. You remember that? They cared
Hmm.
about their kid, but not nobody
Right.
else's kid.
Nobody
They don't
else.
care about nobody else's kid. These kids suffered a great loss.
That's
They
right.
lost their mother.
Mm-hmm.
And she's only maybe 4 years older than my son. She's
Yeah.
42. My son is 38. She
Yeah.
was a beautiful young woman.
Mm-hmm.
And even though her and Mel parted ways, I always loved Kiki. I always liked Kiki. I thought she was a beautiful young woman and she's intelligent. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, we all have our flaws, but this woman is no longer. These kids are now have to accept that their mother is no longer here. that really like bothered me because I was like, oh my God, I just seen Kiki promoting, I think a wine that she was bringing out. She was
Yeah.
going to do some big things.
Yeah, I did. I just talked about that before you got here. The wine that's it actually supposed to be dropping in July this month.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I'm gonna miss her,
Yeah.
and people need to stop the madness. This woman lost her life. These children lost their mother. Come on, have some compassion. I mean, and the person never should have made a statement without asking the parents first. They birthed her. If anybody got a right to make statements, it's her parents,
Yeah,
And
but
the
not this
husband.
person.
she was given the statement to make. See, that's the issue right there.
Right, but the
The dog
parents.
that's carrying the bone, who threw the bone to the dog? You see what
They
I'm
said
Right.
saying?
I don't
Wanda.
know who threw the
That's
bone,
right.
The bus.
but
Wanda.
I don't know who threw the bone, but I know one thing that her mother did not give her permission to do
That's
that.
right. That's
I
right.
They
think
did
the
not.
purple bus did it. The
Yeah,
Right.
purple.
Wanda
Yeah.
gave her that information to put out.
This person is
Mhm.
always inserting herself in stuff and
Yes,
putting her nose in stuff where it doesn't belong.
yeah.
That's not your place to do that.
That's why
When the
she said.
parents are ready to make a statement,
Mm-hmm.
they're the only ones that have the authority to make a statement like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they
That's why
didn't
she
tell her
said.
to make no statement.
Yeah, she said I have been authorized by the family. But that's what she was talking about. That side.
That's a damn lie. She was
Mm-hmm.
not authorized. Those parents did not authorize her to make a statement. She did not bring Kiki into the world, so she had no right making a statement. And she should have ran it past the parents first. Would it
Yeah,
be okay?
and her
If,
husband.
and her husband and her children.
That's right.
Period.
Okay, y'all know what, real Nikki? I agree with you. The CC should have declined the request. It's out of respect for her kids and husband and mom. Y'all know that's, to me, it's like a person that don't care nothing about you. If I cared about you, this woman posted this statement directly after finding out. Even they had not, even the children, the husband, the grandparents, the mom had not even had chance to process this girl loss. I don't think Miss Connie would have came out yesterday, but she was forced to come out because these people were already giving statements. And the first thing she said when she went over there to take talks was, you guys have to retract all them lies over there that this woman is saying about my daughter.
But it
And
was a lie.
considering
The
and
statement that
consider
you put out was nothing but false statement, false lies in there, untruth. It was not correct.
and I kind of can't blame the mother because considering the things that this person was saying about her daughter when she walked
Yes.
this earth, when she walked this
Mhm.
earth, it's not about it's how you treat the person when they're on this earth.
Yes.
Now that this person is no longer here, now you want to come forward and act like you're this and that, and you're so sad about this situation. But the mother have heard this person say some of the most negative things about her daughter that could be
Oh
said.
wow. It was
So
terrible.
so
Oh
she shouldn't
wait.
have said nothing because you didn't say that when this beautiful young woman was walking on this earth. You were saying
Okay,
something
let me
totally
this one.
different.
Hold it, sure. This lady is piggybacking off of what she said. She said Marcella and Wanda were so out of line. It's infuriating.
Oh,
How dare they take that moment away from Kiki parents and kids?
right.
I have to pray because this is unsettling to my spirit. Now, let me go see what Miss Tina said. Oh boy, Miss Tina said Wanda has no right to ask anyone to speak on behalf of the family. She talked about her bad and now this out of order. She just the auntie. She is just an auntie. She's certainly out of order. If you go through court, that the husband will come first. If they after she get married, to be the husband will come
Right.
down the line of change. Yeah, and then the mom. But
And
so
yeah.
that down this line of chain, we still haven't heard from the husband. They have taken that away from him.
Right. And the mother feel a certain kind of way. I would too. Don't speak about my daughter because you wasn't saying this when she was on this earth. So don't speak on her, especially without my approval or my authorization to be speaking on my daughter who I brought into this world. Me and that man brought her into this world, not you. And you wasn't saying all that before when this woman was walking on this earth. That's
And
what
you guys know, and that's what I got to go do now. My friend just called me. She need a rad. She at that methadone clinic, so she don't have a rad, and I'm finna go take her because she really need to go. Anyway, fighting addiction is a challenge to the mind, body, and spirit. We need stop shaming those who are in the fight against addiction. Kiki Jabar, thank you for staying in the fight for so long. Yeah, you guys, let me read these. And then she said she need a ride to the methadone clinic. My thoughts, hey, my sis. Oh, that's Shirley. That's Shirley. Hey, my sis. Yes, very much out of order.
she's out of
Yeah,
line.
they're out of order. And then, y'all, I deleted a lot of these comments because a lot of these comments I deleted or banned from over here talking about Melody, just talking bad about Melody, or they're just saying inappropriate things. I don't know what it is. These people hate this woman so bad. This woman ain't did nothing but try to help everybody. Help everybody, and all y'all doing is dogging this woman out.
And the
She
more you hate on
decided
her,
that she said she wasn't going on TikTok. That's out of respect for her. She's hurt too.
yeah, she's hurt.
Uh-huh.
She loved Kiki. They've been friends for years and years. And at the end of the day, the more they hate her, the more money she makes. So keep hating. The more successful she becomes, the more powerful she becomes. When you hate somebody, you give them the power. And they all these haters have given Melody the power to now know that she's one of the most powerful um people on Love and Marriage because they have given Melody the power with their obsession over her, and they're just completely obsessing over Melody. This is not a time to talk about Melody. A young woman is gone. It's crazy. Like, and these are grown adults. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This woman is
When
gone.
when you feel with
Crazy.
hate, when you feel with hate like that they have, and envy and jealousy, you look for every opportunity. You look for opportunity to be able to inject your venom. So they see an opportunity. Oh, but her and Kiki, they parted their ways. It's an opportunity. Let's attack. They're looking for opportunities. And that's what people do who have that type of spirit. They sit back and search and wait. It's like they're waiting for a cure to feed that demon inside of them. They looking
Wow.
for something to to put that denim into, to see what they can manifest, to see how many people they can sway to their way of belief and to their side of hatred. Satan looks for, he recruits. He recruits. Just like the kingdom of God recruits. We testify so that people will know how good God is. Well, Satan people look for places to place their venom so people who are like them, of their kind of faith, can say, oh, there's somebody full of hate. Let me join them. And that's how they become a cult.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys, it's 2 hours.
Right.
I'm finna get ready to say night, 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 night. I gotta go take this girl and I'm finna get out of here because I told her I'll be there in 40 minutes. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for the cash app, super stickers. I am getting you guys cash app and super stickers. I told y'all I thank y'all when I see y'all personally. And my thought says, why? What are you gaining by being in this chat? Please go share your thoughts with the heartless of other CC's channels. Uh, Thoughts with the heartless of other CC's channel. I am sending you a lot of sugar. I read that. Be sweet, my dear. So yeah, I did my thoughts. Thank you very much. Don't forget that girl by the name of Lemonade, you guys. Who is that? I thought I saw any content creator that was here. Welcome. I think I saw G Squad here. So on that note, you guys, later. I got to get out of here and get this
Uh,
girl to the clinic. Okay.
All
Bye
right.
bye. Be
Bye-bye.
safe, everybody.
Love you, Pinky. Love y'all.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
Carol. Miss
Bye,
you.
baby.
Bye-bye,
Miss you too. Bye, Miss
Jessica.
Bye bye,
Love
Miss
you.